A full room tour. Believe it or not, nobody's ever asked me that. I'm talking fast because I've tried to film this 3 times and I keep going over 3 minutes. So let's go fast. Right here we got Nintendo Switch. Next to that, we got boxed and loose Super Nintendo games. Below that's Japanese PS2. And behind that is Japanese Super Famicom games. Random boxed Game Boy games are everywhere. This corner is all PS2 from floor to ceiling, along with 3DS games that kind of cut through the middle. There's random stuff everywhere that I will not be able to have time to point out, but maybe you can see it real fast. Here's NES games. There's box games on top. This is all NES games. There's more over here. And then we got Famicom games, PC Engine games, TurboGrafx 16. Below that's PSP. Next to that's Sega CD. Next to Sega CD, this whole thing is Wii and Wii U and boxed Game Boy games. There's boxed Game Boy games in every crack and crevice of this bedroom. Here's Xbox 360 games. And then below that are boxed Master System games and more boxed Game Boy games. Here's Dreamcast games. And then next to that's PS4 games, and they go all the way up. And then next to the PS4 is the PS1. PS1, long boxes on top. Next to that's Sega Genesis and some 32X games. This whole wall, this whole section is Genesis and 32X. Next to that is the original Xbox with boxed N64 games on top. And also random like Turbo or what are these? Neo Geo Pocket Color games and Jaguar games and boxed Game Gear games. Next to that, we got GameCube. GameCube takes up the whole little area, but then we got N64 games below that, which are 2 layers deep, so you can't see all the games, which is kind of annoying, but I don't have enough room. This blocks a window, which is also frustrating, but it happened. Here's Saturn games. Here's DS games. Here's Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Dreamcast games, not Dreamcast, Game Gear games. They're in totes. And then a bunch of older Atari stuff and random stuff like Game Wave and Lynx. And I don't remember what these are called. I'm losing my train of thought. Bunch of boxed Atari games. Above that are PC games. Lots of big box ones. There's more behind here. 3DO. Odyssey 2. Over here is the cases with all the rare games. I'm running out of time. Here, there's 2 cases, 2 glass cases full of rare games. There's more stuff up here. Sometimes the fan hits it and it's annoying. There's more stuff behind here. There's stuff everywhere. I got 3 more seconds. PS3, I didn't mention.